Jinxwalk here, hosting Messores Republicae's video guide to Nightmare Mode Bonethrasher. Bonethrasher is the test of your individual operation member's ability to identify randomly timed situations and react to them. This giant ranker monster has 6 key mechanics which you'll have to master. First up is Bonethrasher's Swipe, a giant AoE in front of him and to his sides. This swipe will take away 60 to 80% of a player's health, so it's very important to minimize the amount of people being hit. It is perfectly fine to have an operation member sit through the swipe as long as their health is high enough to allow other players to maintain DPS and not get hit. Bonethrasher's swipe will hit in a full 180-degree semicircle in front of him. It's best to run through the boss to avoid getting hit, but if you can manage to run out of his range in front of him, that will work as well. Your melee members will have to stay in the full 4 meters max range behind him because if they're too close, they will get hit by the swipe. During the time this video was made, there is a visual bug that will occasionally make Bonethrasher appear to turn around mid-swipe even if his target is not moving. Make sure that your members realize that this is a bug and not moving out of the way will be very helpful in this encounter. He will occasionally target a random ops member and pound them into the ground. This does a manageable amount of damage, but puts a debuff on that person, which will make them take extra damage from his swipe. It is imperative that this person avoids getting hit until that debuff wears off. There is a pit of acid around the arena that will almost always kill a member of your operation, and thus cause a wipe because of the Titan Rage, if they fall into it. This only poses a threat because of Bonethrasher's knockback. He will target a member and knock them back roughly 12 meters with his left arm. You're going to have to be pretty far into the platform to not get knocked off. Bonethrasher also has an AoE smash that will hit your entire party. Just make sure your healers are aware of this move to react accordingly. At 75, 55, and 35% HP, Gomorian adds will spawn on the edges of the pit. These adds do not have much HP, but will eventually be eaten by Bonethrasher to increase his damage output by 20% and heal for about 5%. These adds must be killed immediately to beat his enrage timer and to avoid member deaths. Bonethrasher's last mechanic happens when he reaches 50% HP. He will spawn 2 adds, which will come in at the northern and southern ends of the platform. Have 2 people assigned to CC them as soon as they come out, and to keep reapplying the CC every minute. Kill the adds after you've killed Bonethrasher in order to make the enrage timer. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and we'll answer them as soon as we can. Stay tuned for the remaining bosses of Kralga's Palace.